Back when I'm selling this shit dead. Steady dodging bitches trying to fool me in my schedule. Clutching on my heat, I can't let these niggas melt. Oh Lord, forgive me all I hear on these things. Clutching on they tools, man, shoot for no rings. All I understand, we get mad, we get even. Pull up in the area. Hey yo, what's up everybody? It's your boy Konfettisylk. Everybody probably know me as Silk. I'm from Cleveland, Ohio. Born and raised for sure. But today I just wanted to get everybody like a little brief summary of myself and just tell you what I do, how I do it, and why. So first off, I want to start off by saying, I appreciate everybody that's watching. If you like what you see, definitely hit the subscribe button below for sure. But so like I said, I'm from Cleveland, Ohio, born and raised, definitely born and raised. But I want to start off with, so I had my first child at 20 years old. I had my first child at 20 years old. I was young. I was definitely young. And I say I was ready. I wasn't ready, but I knew how to be a father because, I wanted to be a father. I want to be like my father. I want to be my father. He was cool. My father, he's cool. He's the coolest guy you can ever meet. But I always wanted to be like my father. So when I had my child, like it was definitely a blessing. It was a blessing from God. But so years went, time went by. Me and the mother separated. After we separated, it was hard for both of us. I was put on child support. So one thing I want to tell y'all about like child support. So child support, I wouldn't say that it's a good thing, and I wouldn't even say it's a bad thing. I would say it's just something. It's just there. It's a system. You can't get around it. So watch who you're sleeping with, and women, you too. Same to go for you. But so I want to let the guys know. So if you're paying over child support, so say if you don't have a job, and they taking money from you still, like, so every 3 years, guys, you can get a modification. Like I think it's like every 3 to 4 years. So every 3 to 4 years, you can go down to the child support building and you can get a modification. So when I was working a job, and every time I got my check, like it's like they were taking like half of my check. So taking child support and with Uncle Sam, they took basically half of my check. So it happened for about almost like a good year. I'm not gonna lie. It happened for about a good year. Until it happened for a good year, and like something came to me like, man, you got to go down here and do what you got to do because this is not working for you, man. It ain't gonna work. It's not gonna work if you keep letting this slide like this. So I ended up going down there because I had to use my resources, and people told me about that. You can go through the Fatherhood Initiative and help you and tell you what you can do. So they told me, man, every 3 to 4 years you can go down there and get a modification. So I went down there. I told them, I said, man, I ain't got no job. I actually just quit my job like a month ago. So that's what happened. So I said, I ain't got no job, man. Y'all got to lower these payments. These payments are too high, man. I ain't got that kind of money. I can't even live. So you know what they did? They lowered it. I think they lowered it to like $50 every 2 weeks. I said, oh shoot, this is sweet. The system I'm loving this system right now. That's true. I'm taking care of my child with $50 every 2 weeks. That's sweet. I mean, yeah. Do you blame me? I take care of my child. Even though I do still give the $50 every 2 weeks, I still take care of my kids though. I don't even let that money part even justify what I got to do as a father. So as years went by, it got harder for me. Like I said, and money was tight. I had bills that needed to be paid, and I felt like I wasn't making enough money. I wasn't making enough ends meet. It wasn't coming through fast enough. It wasn't coming. So, you know what I did, man? I had to sit down and think. I had to get some time to myself and just think. So I sat down and I sat there and I thought to myself, I said, man, maybe I can be an accountant. I said, man, I ain't even fucking good with math. How I'm gonna be an accountant? So I said, no, I can't do that. So I said, maybe I can be a stripper. You know, I can. You know, I ain't a bad looking guy. You know what I'm saying? So you never know what you can do. But I said, nah, that's a dirty game. I can't be no stripper. So then I said, about a bartender. They make tips. They make good money, I guess. Let me look them up. So you know what I did? I looked them up. And I looked up drinks and how to bartend. Man, when I seen it, it was like magic to my eyes. I said, oh man, that's me right there. That's exactly what I want to do. So you know what I did? So I looked up the bartending school, and it was pricey. It was real pricey. It was like $8-9 a month. $8-9 a month. And but I think around that time it was like a discount going on. So it was like $800, something like that. Not too much, but shit was $100 off and shit. I took it. So, you know, I was already working a good job already, you know, because I was cooking at a hospital. And so I ended up like paying off on it. I paid off on it. They let you make installment payments. Like the bartending school that I went to, it actually lets you make installment payments. So I think I like paying like $200 every time I got paid or something like that, or until I finished the class. But man, I took the school, I finished the class, and it started my journey. I started my journey. Like within 2 days of finishing my bartending class, I had my first job bartending at a jazz bar. Frederick's Wine and Dine, that's what it was. Frederick's Wine and Dine was my first bartending gig, and I made good money. And it wasn't even the money. It was at that point. It wasn't even the money. It was just showing my craft and showing that I really can be creative and I can be different from the other people that I'm around or that I even be around. You know, so I made some decent money there. So then I went to the casino. I bartended at the casino. Made even better money. Easy, man. Oh my God, man. Like, it was like, I'm not saying it's easy, but it definitely ain't hard. You just gotta have your knowledge. You gotta have your drink knowledge. You gotta know your laws. You gotta know, man, you gotta know what people drink, what people like. You know what I'm saying? You gotta be a people's person. It all helps out. And most importantly, man, you gotta have good customer service skills. You gotta have good communication skills. You gotta know how to talk to people. If you know how to talk to people, man, your whole day, your whole life will go swell. You will love it. You will love it. But like I said, you know, I bartended at the casino, man. I made even better money there. Man. I was living it up. I'm living it up. I'm living it, man. Ever since I finished bartending school, man, I've been bouncing from bars to bars to bars. Right now, I'm bartending for the Good Time 3. The Good Time 3, man. Yes, the Good Time 3. Making bank. And it's a good job. But you got to know what you're doing, man. You got to have the talent. So what I'm trying to tell everybody is, like, you can make it from nothing. Because I did it. You know, I did it, man, like just struggling because child support was kicking my ass, and I didn't even feel like that it was right for me to even be on child support. So I had to make more money so I can pay my bills. So then I wasn't even able to pay my bills at all. I mean, I was able to pay one bill. Now I can pay 3 to 4 to 5 bills, man. just doing what I'm doing because I'm good at what I do. I use what I got to get where I want to go. That's the way of the game. You got to use what you got to get where you want to go. That's how it works, But I'm on a good time 3, and I'm definitely hoping next year around they choose me again, because I'm definitely down to work another exciting year. I'm not saying that it's easy, but it's not hard. So if you like bartending, that's something you can jump into for sure. But I'm about to go get my coffee, and I'm gonna get with you guys later, so we can wrap it up.